This is how we spent an entire day in Boston. The first thing we had to do was catch a train to take us to the city, and we realized really quick you can take the girls out of the Appalachian Mountains, but you cannot take the Appalachian Mountains out of the girls. Thankfully, all went well on this train ride, and then we were able to exit into Boston. Our first stop was this cute little place called Coco's Coffee, where we both got coffee and breakfast. It was so good and so cute. We left there and started to walk through town. Our first stop was the Capitol, so the Massachusetts State House. The grounds here were absolutely beautiful, and we were able to see some different monuments and also, of course, the Gold Dome. Once we left there, we walked to the Cheers bar. This is the bar that inspired the TV show Cheers, so if you know, you know. And when we left there, we went to the Public Garden. Of course, we went there to see the iconic Boston Swan boats, and you guys already know I wasn't leaving the Public Garden without my very own swan boat ride. So here you can see us on the water. Once we left there, we went to the art installation called The Embrace. This was such a cool and quirky piece to look into. Once we left there, we got on the subway station. Y'all, this is a whole nother story. The subways were a nightmare, but we finally figured it out, and we were able to get off at Harvard Square. The Harvard Square is just a part of Harvard where you can walk around and shop. Of course, the campus is everything I dreamed it would be. It was absolutely beautiful. We walked around the Harvard campus, and then when we left there, we went to the historical cemetery in town called the Old Burial Grounds. Once we finished there, we made a pit stop for some Starbucks, and then we stopped at the student-ran Harvard apparel store. All of these clothes are designed and sold by students. Then we made a quick walk by the Google headquarters. This was such a neat building. And then we stopped at the mall in the Cambridge area around the Cambridge Plaza. We were starving, so we grabbed some quick Mediterranean lunch, and we just got one bowl and shared it. It was $20, but oh my goodness, it was delicious. Best Mediterranean bowl we've had. We downed that, and then we walked down to the water so that we could get ready to board our sightseeing cruise. We took a sightseeing cruise across the Charles River, and not only was it super peaceful and serene, but it was also a great way to learn about the city of Boston while also being able to check out the skyline and everything Boston has to offer from the water. And then after 8.5 miles of walking, we boarded a train back to the house. Good night, y'all.